three, four. You say you stand by your man. You tell me something I don't understand. You said you love me, and that's a fact. And then you left me.
Hello there, Tony Medley once again, and a nice warm welcome back to my workshop. Today's project, yeah, you can call it a project, I suppose. As you know, I've got about, I don't know, 90, 100 videos, and I've always fancied making a display turntable, just so at the end of the videos I can show you what I've made, and it's going to be a rotating module or a two-piece table. Anyway, all I've got is two pieces of sapelli. This one is 220 millimeters square, and the other one is 250 millimeters square. And all I'm going to do, I've marked the center. I'm going to put a glue block on, cut the corners off on the bandsaw, get it to round, and I'm going to fit. And to be quite honest, all I did with this, I'll just get it. I went to my local tip and I purchased that from eBay. Now Mike Walt does a video on this one. It's not my idea. I'm sure there's plenty of people who's got them. But what I did, I went to the local tip, and out of an old microwave I got the bottom of a turntable which will go around. So obviously I'm going to fit that into the bottom, wire it up, and then obviously it'll turn round. So all I'm going to do is put that into the bottom, sink it in. I've got a 50mm Forstner bit what will drill down, and obviously I'll have a turntable what's going round and round. So you'll get a better idea as the video goes on. Well, I put the groove in there, and obviously it's just the right size for the turntable to go around. What my intention of doing, we'll clean it up, then obviously I'll put that through the thicknesser just to take that lip off, so we've got a nice flat surface. It needs sanding up before we take it off, turn it round, but we'll just sand it all down and polish it up, ready to turn it round. I've got this one flattened off, and as you can see there, we've got the recess in it. I'm going to need to do that again, because when I put it through the thicknesser just to take the little foot off, I've marked it, so it's going to have to be redone and polished up a bit. I know it's only a display stand, but you know what I'm like, it has to be right or it's not worth doing. So it just needs, I have to scrape all that back off again, and it's just got a couple of lines. I don't think you can see them, but what I'm going to do now is obviously put a foot on this so I can turn it round, or a chucking point on there, get it leveled up, round it off, and then obviously turn it round, and then we can see about fitting the motor. All I've done, I've marked the centre, put 90 degree or approximately 90 degrees. And what we need to do now is drill the 50mm Forstner bit for this to fit in. But what's so important, it's not for that to go in the centre, it's the turntable motor what's got to go in the centre. So all I've done, I've marked top and bottom, and that is where that needs to go into the centre. So if you just go put that on where it wants to go, and that is where it needs to be placed, so that's in the centre for it turning round. So what I'm going to do now is go and drill that 50mm, and then we'll get ready for the cables to go in. Well, I've drilled the 50mm hole with a Forstner bit, and all we need to do now is just take this little piece off here, get it lined up so that the centre drive is in the centre, and then just a bit of freehand. Not that I'm very good at freehand, and we're just going to have to take that part out with a chisel. So I've marked it with a pencil first, and then I will go over it with my Sharpie pen. And then I need to take out enough for the cable to run along there, so I'll probably do that with a router, but I'll show you later on what I've done. Well, I've drilled the hole out with a 50mm Forstner bit, and it fits absolutely superb. I've cut this out just so that the wire can go through here, and I'll connect onto these two here, a negative and a positive. However, it still needs to go further down because I want these wheels to physically touch the wood as it goes round. It'll make it more steady. So what I've had to do, I've had to glue another piece on just to get the depth. So that's all I've done. So I'm going to drill it further down, cut them 2 little lugs out, take a little bit more out of here to make the electrical connection, and then we should be in business. I've made the hole a little bit deeper and put a couple of screws in, and all I've done, I've just put 2 connectors on and something to hold it in place. I might fill that with a little bit of wood filler just to make it go nice and smooth, and I'll turn it on, and as you can see it turns nice and slow. What we're going to do is just put that on top, and that needs, as I said earlier on, that needs redoing again, sanding, so it's got a nice neat finish on it. So all in all, it's turning out quite well. Well, I've got it done. That's it fixed in. I've just put a couple of little screws in there. I've put it down so that this itself, the wheels, physically touch the wood itself. All I've done, I put a coat of sealer on it, then I put some clear lacquer, and that's the top. I put a little recess in it, or a groove, and all that's for is purely, I'll just turn it on, and you can see it goes round nice and slow, so hopefully everything should work okay. So I put the top on, it's in the grooves there, and there it goes. Well, as you've seen, it's a very nice display turntable. I've always promised myself one for the end of the video so you can get the true value of it instead of taking photographs. So all in all, I really enjoyed that, and it's something what you can take your photographs or a video or whatever. You see it 360 degrees right the way around. So very enjoyable indeed. Anyway, if you haven't already, please subscribe. If you want notifications when I release a video, please click on the notification bell. It's a grey bell, and if you've got any comments, please put them below. And if you want to, if you see anything what I've made and you'd like to purchase, it's on my website. Just give me a bell, and I'll definitely give you the best price I can. Okay then, thanks for watching now. Catch up with you on the next video. Bye.